We'll start our webinar in 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, everyone. If you have any question or any doubt, you can type it in chat box. I will come back to you. Just give me 1 minute, everyone. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Yes. If you have any question, if you want to ask me something, so you can type it in chat box. I want to introduce myself first. Hello everyone, welcome all to my webinar. My name is Shruti Dahihande and I completed my Fine Arts and DPEd from Aurangabad. I am passionate about teaching, so that's why I am working in Wockhardt Global School as a PYP teacher. And today's topic, as you know, my webinar topic is Inquiry through Play in the Early Years. This is my class photo and these are my kids. No one had to tell us how to play as kids. We just did it. But as adults, defining what qualifies as play is trickier task. So complex that it has become an area of research. The play work field can be studied to master and PhD levels. The positive impact of learning through play on our students' ability to socialize and deal with their emotions. In addition, it supports the development of problem solving, evaluating success, and learning from errors by trying alternatives. Play-based learning encourages students to have their own ideas, follow their own lines of inquiry, and choose how, what, and why they want to do things. We have different areas in the classroom where children can express themselves and experience various forms of play. Art corner is there, role play, construction area, reading corner, math corner, creative corner, and so on. So many centers we have created in our class. Play gives children the opportunity to collaborate, develop social skills, problem solving, language and numeric skills, as well as critical thinking with all invaluable life skills. Play encourages children to experience learning through trial and errors without fear and failing or pressure to adhere to adult impose expectations. The benefits of play are recognized by the scientific community. There is now evidence that neural pathways in children's brains are influenced by an advance in their development through the exploration, thinking skill, problem solving, and language expression that occurs during play. Research also demonstrates that play-based learning leads to greater social, emotional, and academic success. Based on each evidence, Ministers of Education endorse a sustainable pedagogy for the future that does not separate play from learning but brings them together to promote creativity in future generations. In fact, play is considered so essential to healthy development that the United Nations has recognized it as a specific right for all children. That's why now educators should initially plan and create challenging, dynamic, play based learning opportunities. I read one book that is a play worker taxonomy on playtime. And one of the theorists, Bob Hughes, he also did research on some of the play types. So I influenced by their work and following that in my class as kids are doing inquiry through play. So this is the first type of that. From that, I took this symbolic play. So what is there in that? Play which allow control, gradual exploration and increase understanding without the risk of being out of one's depth. Sometimes children use objects to represent something they imagine to be real. So here in first image, his name is Raghav. So he used this tray as an umbrella. He told me, "Ma'am, it's raining." So that's why he used this tray. And then in second picture, he told me, "No, ma'am, this is my tail. I am an." He thought that he is an animal, and he told me that, "Ma'am, this is my tail." And see my tails. And in the whole class, he was just running and he is showing, "See my tail, see my tail." And in third box, as he is holding that tray near to his face, so he told me, "Ma'am, this is my big ear and I can hear anything, whatever you are telling, whatever everyone is shouting or they are playing, whatever everyone is doing, so I can hear with my big ears." And in this fourth one, here he called his father and he was telling exactly what happened, what is happening in class. So he is explaining him his parent father everything. Then in in last photo, here he wears something on his head and that is his cap. He told me, "Ma'am, I am a policeman and this is my cap." 2 days whenever he entered the class, so 2 days he wear that cap and he told everyone that I am a policeman. So this is symbolic play. Rough and tumble play. So in this type of play, close encounter play, which is less to do with fighting and more to do with touching, tickling, gaggling, relative strength, discovering physical flexibility and the exhilaration of display. Sometimes children look like they are fighting. They tackle, tickle, and whistle with each other just for fun. As in my class, my kids are so jolly and literally they are just doing everything, means they are just laughing a lot. Literally they are fighting also, but this is not that they are just wasting their time or they are just having fun, but this is a type of play. Then socio dramatic play, the enactment of real and potential experiences of an intense personal, social, domestic, or interpersonal nature. Sometimes children imitate the everyday activities they see the adults around them. They pretend to be mothers and fathers to cook a meal or drive a car. So this is one of the example. In first photo, they are just cooking, means her name is Chinmay, and she's just cooking food with her friend Navya, and after that they are making food for this dog, and she's taking care of the dog because she's cooking sitting near the gas, so that's why she is holding that dog, because she explained me this every situation. And in second picture, that Navya is feeding that cat. During our animal unit, they did this activity, they explore and they did it. In third photo, this Abhiraj is he's pretending that this dog is baby dog, and that's why he's telling that dog, now go to sleep, it's night, so you have to sleep now, so that's why he is doing that. And here Chinmay and Abhiraj, they both first they went near to the watery area, and they told me, ma'am, we want to means this dog want to take a bath. So I said, yeah, but it will wait. Then after that they did everything, and now they are just cleaning that dog. So this is a type of socio-dramatic play. Now, next is social play. Play during which the rules and criteria for social engagement and interaction can be revealed, explored, and unnamed. Sometimes children make up new games and create their own rules to follow. Here, these kids are just playing. Means this is their after lunch. We are giving them play time. So that time they did this, and she was just telling that child in front of him. He just stopped because he's, I think so, he's waiting for others to move on. So this Chinmay told him that you have to follow, have to follow her steps, because if you will not follow, you will out of the game. So then he explained, yeah, yes, I'm waiting for her. So like that way, they that time they had that conversation. So this is social play. Creative play. In creative play, we can use anything, whatever objects we have, whatever objects they want to choose, they can choose. So here I took these few examples. Creative play. Play which allows a new response, the transformation of information, awareness of new connections with an element of surprise. Sometimes children may use tools and materials to design, create, and build something creative and unique. Yes, so my kids explore this through clay, they explore a lot. As you can see in the picture, in first picture, this girl Navya created a dinosaur, and literally means she played with this dinosaur 10 to 15 minutes in class. She feed him, then they went for walk, and they just play together. So in this first picture, this is dinosaur, and in second picture he told me, ma'am, this is my power necklace. With linkers he created that power necklace, and he played this with this at least 5 minutes in a class. Then this girl created a bird because she so passionate about birds, and she lives in means near to her home, so many trees are there, so every day she is watching all whatever birds are coming on that tree, she is watching that. So she created this beautiful bird during play time. And here in next photo, fourth photo, this boy created a snake, because he's so means he's one day he saw one snake, and from that time he influenced, and then he created that, because he told me, ma'am, I saw one day snake, and that snake is same like this, and he created that. In this middle photo, this girl is so creative. She created so many things from clay. That time we learn numbers also, so she created that. Then so many objects, doll, then cake, then some insects are also there, shapes are also there. So like that she created. And one of the child created one robot with out of the clay. You can see here. So this is creative play. And in my class they love to play with clay and they explore this clay very well. Now next is communication play. Play using words, nouns or gestures, for example mime, jokes, play acting, mickey talking, singing, debate, poetry. Sometimes children use their voices in play. They joke, make funny sounds, and mimic the voices of others. They sing, debate, and rhyme. So, here in this video, during census unit, they just explore so many music instruments, and after that I just kept that, and they only sat like this, and they only took uh, they only distributed the instrument with them, and they just sat down and they created a beautiful music, and they presented also with class and in front of few teachers. And here they are singing, here they are presenting rhymes. Early morning when they entered in school, that time, that is their first task is that they all are saying, or whatever they know poems, they are just saying that. And in this middle picture you can see her expressions as she is presenting her song, favorite song. So she loved that song. And in last photo also you can see their expressions during this communication play. They means they express themselves very well. I have experience of that and they love to do that. Then role play exploring ways of being, although not normally, of an intense personal, social, domestic or interpersonal nature. Sometimes children try on what it would be like to be someone else. They experiment with being a teacher, a bus driver, or a police officer. So in this pictures, this one girl is pretending like she is a teacher, and she is talking with one of the students. She is guiding her, and she, I don't know because I asked that time exactly what happened, what you told her, but she told me, ma'am, I don't want to say that. But she told her she something, and they after that play they went together and they construct one building out of construction in construction play. So here you can see in this picture their relationship as a teacher and student. In third and fourth photo they are just dancing, you can see their expressions. Now next is imaginative play. Play where the conventional rules which governs the physical world do not apply. Sometimes children play with their imaginary friends. So in whole day, few kids are doing imaginary play in my class. So this is one of the example of that. So this girl, they played a lot, and then after that she came and she sat on that chair. After 2 minutes, she took this plastic mug and two pencils from me. She asked me, "Ma'am, I want to take pencil." I said, "Yes, go on, take the pencils." And she took. Then she sat down and just She did whatever she wanted to do. And as you can see, this is imaginative play. Next is deep play. Play which allows the child to encounter risky or even potentially life threatening experiences to develop survival skills and conquer fear. Sometimes children do risky things when they play. They experiment with fear and danger. In my class, all boys are like this only. They just want to do means they just want to experiment with their fear. They want to climb, they want to do high jump, and they want to climb the wall top also. Yeah, so this is one of the type of play. This graphic depicts the interdependent role of children and educators in play-based learning. It identifies the various ways in which children and educators engage throughout the day, showing their roles in the co-construction of learning. As educators question and wonder along with the children, they bear in mind the intention of learning, which in any given context will involve one or more of the overall expectations. The educators do not plan lesson based on predetermined topics at predetermined times. For example, topic based on the calendar such as Mother's Day in May, Thanksgiving in October, and they do not develop lessons or activities around the nouns that the children happen to use. Example, rock, train. As was often done in the past, instead inquiries involve of the reciprocal in questioning and wondering. As the children express their thinking, educators think about questions they can ask that will further provoke children's thinking and continue to stimulate their curiosity and wonder. For example, one of my students brought some tadpoles to school. As the child voices question, ideas, facts, and opinions about them, other children who are interested in the tadpoles might join in. The educators engage the children about their questions and ideas, probing more details and clarification from them. Rather than providing information about the tadpoles, they wonder out loud about how, together, they might find answers to some of the questions. One of the child might express the idea that tadpoles turn into frog. Though a probing question such as how could we find out it that what happens, the educators can elicit ideas and the group might decide to observe the tadpoles over a period of time and to record what they observe. Together, the educators and the children consider that many ways in which the children could represent their observations and ideas. Example in drawing or a model, or if they want to do role play or they want to do acting, they can. And the kinds of tools and equipments they will need to do that, to do this, sorry. They might also discuss the care they will need to provide for the tadpoles. Yeah, this is important, right? At this point, other children might be invited to be part of the inquiry as well. The educators might probe to find out what bigger questions underline the children's interests. What does it mean to develop, to transform? What is happening on the inside of the tadpole while it changes on it outside? So they are curious during this time. The educators might also choose to provoke further inquiry by providing opportunities for the children to explore other similar kinds of changes or stages of life that happen. For example, in seeds you can give them seeds, you can give them eggs. Even in human also they can do research, and they can do research on humans also, as how they change, and now how they form as a human. Once the inquiry is underway, the observation would need to be recorded. Yeah, this is important. Every time, whatever they are doing, we just have to record everything, and we have to keep all the evidences for that. So, this is bibliography, and thank you everyone for joining my webinar. Thanks for your support. If you have any question, just type it in chat box and I will come back to you. Thank you everyone.